Hey guys, welcome. I'll have you up nice, close, and personal because I need to get a mic. I've tried getting a mic a couple times and it did not work out. The mic I ordered was a piece of... And then I felt weird wearing it. Guess I gotta get used to this, right? It's because I never thought I would be here. I never thought I would be having my own channel. I used to watch people doing this and be like, that'll never be me. I remember my brother was so into, he had his own YouTube channel and he was so into YouTube. And he was like, you could have your own channel. He's like, you could be doing something out there. And I remember thinking to myself, I'm never going to be on YouTube. I want to be hiding away where nobody could see me. Because that's the way I used to like things. I never used to like to shine. And then I started my awakening, my path, everything that, he'd been talking about, all of these ads. And for someone who doesn't watch TV, all of a sudden I was watching TV and seeing all these ads talking about making your own channel and thinking, okay, this is the way the world is going. And then all of a sudden I started watching the tarot. Never even been around the tarot my whole entire life. Only had a couple of readings in my lifetime. And before I knew it, I was reading the tarot. Before I knew it, I was sitting here with you guys to heal and raise the vibes. None of this was planned. This has all been part of my path. And I really work to show up here with you guys. And that's also part of my path. That's my emperor energy mixing with my empress. Because I need to expand. And I finally figured out just recently what my biggest path is here so far. I've come here to do sacral chakra and solar plexus healing. And my sacral chakra healing, I've closed up quite nicely. Done a very good job with that. I'm tooting my own horn here, but gotta give myself a pat on the back. My solar plexus, I have been struggling with. And I really think that's where the channel is going to be going. I'm going to be going deep into the studies, my studies of the solar plexus. And we're going to start today. Because our solar plexus are not healthy. And they're damaging our chance at having a best life. And we're making a generational shift. And that means we're going to be putting things within us that are different. It's going to be different than where we were at. Our past, because we're starting to understand these things that have been accepted within our societal structures don't really allow us healing. And I have gotten into the trap of feeding my solar plexus for what I thought was happiness. It was actually doing damage to my body. And we know this is what we're ingesting. What's going in within us. And is it toxic? Is it really killing us at the end of the day? So I've been studying, since before I was 18 years old, the science of food. I used to be over 200 pounds. And now I sit here today much healthier, but I still need to heal my solar plexus. I'm not even thinking, I'll be the person to have 7 cups of coffee and wonder why my heart is racing. I'll be the person that would be drinking over a bottle of wine and then wondering why I didn't feel well the next day. Eating a brick of cheese and then wondering, I'm just having cheese. Overindulging. And finding comfort within that. Finding comfort within, using my sacral chakra. That's our creative energy, which I found my creative energy is quite healthy for me. But you know, that's also our sexual energy. And are we addicted to sex to make us feel well? Because these addictions don't actually allow us healing and our best lives. And many of us learned that experience first. And we're here to help with this generational shift so that we can do better within us. And that's really the path that I've vowed to be on, is healing my chakras, working with my solar plexus now, happy with where my sacral's at for the moment. And it's where we really have to fix the root. And so we have our solar plexus, we have our sacral chakra, we have our root. But this way we're also going to be fixing, healing this way. So we're going to have our heart, we're going to have our throat, we're going to have our third eye and our crown. It's all going to be healing. It's all going to be affected. Saying that, I have some messages from some chakra cards, and let's see what's happening. Alrighty. Oh no, those just flung out. The moon, the 4 of coins, and the 9 of cups. This is getting our dark and light activated. Activated with the light, the knowledge of the light. So we have to have our dark working with us. And this is our dark working with us because it has a sort of clarity. This is the bird's eye view within the dark. This is also, I feel like the path of the moon is calling us to do this. Because it's going to connect us to our true power, our true abundance. This is connected to our 10 of Pentacles and how we actually get there. Not being sold the illusion. Not being sold the illusion of how to get there, but actually following the light. The light from the dark and the light from the light. This is balance. This is also masculine and feminine energy. It's connecting. And there we have the 9 of cups. And here is our sacral chakra and that cup. That cup is activated. That cup is activated with the energy of the heart. That's beautiful, beautiful energy. It's understanding what is connected to our passions and desires of our greatest good. That's going to allow us, I see healing, like healing rejuvenation. Like you're healing at such a cellular level that all of a sudden your hair just starts growing and it looks fantastic. Your skin is glowing. You know, your lips feel great. Your skin feels good. You feel good. This is us. This is our healing, and this is connected back to the root. This is not just solar plexus, I mean sacral chakra. This is sacral chakra connection to the root. With the Princess of Swords. Because we know now we're connected to our truth. We're connected to our truth. It's a heart-centered truth now. We shifted. We shifted from the 4 of coins to the Princess of Swords, and it's connected to the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Wands. And what I love about the Ace of Cups is this is the Ace of Cups. It's in the 9 of Cups. So there is the connection to the root. Now we have it. That's the cup from our root. So we've done some healing. We've done some work here. And it's connected to the 2 of Wands. And this 2 of Wands is when we manifest. When we call on the angels with our emotions, what are we manifesting into form? Is it for the greater good? Is it positive? Is it of the light? Is this going to be for our greatest good? And it's connected to, we move away from our sorrows and we give ourselves justice. We balance our karmic scales. And here it is. When we balance our karmic scales, we are moving forward. We're not stuck anymore. We're moving forward with our abundance. And in doing so, this allows us the connection to our solar plexus. And in this solar plexus, this is connected to the sacral chakra. And this is the connection of the light within. This is finding the light within and shining it to without. And this is in the shadows. This is in the darkness. But it's connected to the lovers. That is the connection. And forward motion with the Chariot. We connect back to, we've healed here. We've actually healed. This is healing. We've created love within our solar plexus and our sacral chakra. This is beautiful, beautiful energy that is now moving through our bodies because we've done the work to allow healing and heal. We heal with the universe. The Fool is bathed in orange, an indication that she is in the second chakra of her emotions, using a lantern from the third chakra to see what she needs to do. Yet in order to progress, she must find the feeling she has kept hidden, which will be the key to opening her heart. Here in the third chakra, we are looking externally when the answer lies within. If we are the answer, why look for it outside of ourselves? Reflection, study, fire, seeking, searching, contemplation. We have to move out of our resentments here. As we are going to connect to the seventh chakra. In the Fool's first visit to a seventh chakra card, we wonder if she has learned of real love or only dreamed of it. Doesn't matter. Her connection to the universal consciousness has always been there. She sends this message to create the world, the union, the partnership, the pain, the pleasure she seeks. Clarity, enlightenment, knowing, cosmic consciousness, union. And this is how the shadow emerges here in this revisiting of the first chakra. The Fool, no longer deeply rooted, is free. There is a sense of security when you are feeling grounded in what you are bringing into form. Creating a new foundation, no longer tied to the past, means stepping out and creating your own platform. You are ready. Whether you take a risk or not is a choice. And the choice is yours. Rooted in beliefs that you will need to break free from. Family restrictions, choosing a new route in life, allowing your shadow to emerge. Because we know we need our shadow selves to manifest. That's where we started off in the moon, but we just need the dark to be lit with the light. This is what we're doing. And this is why it's really important, our intentions of what we're manifesting. And I feel like we've come full circle. Even to my story of how I was explaining to you how I became sitting here. I had to start thinking anew, a new way of being, and create my own platform. Create my own platform to allow healing. And it just happened to be this platform because this is part of my path. To meet with you guys to heal and raise the vibes. And this is allowing harmonization. And this is a beautiful, beautiful path. But our paths are not always easy, right? We start to understand that they're not always easy. Wait, I'm not going there. Of course, gotta go here. Now, we are rebuilding like the times of Atlantis, and I happen to have my Atlantis cards here. I would like to get a message that goes with this. Materialization. So, some specially trained priests were able to manifest items from the spiritual realms. First, they achieved total clarity about what they wanted. Then they focused on the most intricate details of the vision and were able to hold it in their mind. Because everything is made up of energy. They could draw the pure energy of the higher dimensions into a denser vibration and fashion it into the physical object. This power was used to serve people. Manifest your vision. If you choose this card, your guidance is to become totally clear about what you want in your life. Be sure that you really want it. When you have this clarity, focus on your vision without doubt or deviation, and it must manifest. So we focus on our visions to make them happen. And this is definitely connected to the Sword of the Light. With this King of Swords here, the masculine energy telling the truth. And look at that. From the Seven of Swords, the trickery, and we end up back with the Cup. And this cup is connected literally to God, to the oneness, to creation. We understand here, we're enlightened. We're enlightened at this point. And there's what we're doing, because we're moving away from our 10 of Wands. We're just picking one wand because we're moving away from the heartache, the heartbreak. This is what's really, you know, boredom and sorrows are not good for our solar plexus. But we know this is about the 10 of Cups. I think the 10 of Cups, yes, and the 10 of Pentacles. But this is the 10 of Pentacles. And this is where we were shifting from here. And it's connected to the 3 of Coins. Our spiritual quest, the people we came here to create with higher vibrations. We came here to create the golden ages with. And the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel turns. And it's going to turn rapidly. I have a feeling when this wheel turns, it's going to turn rapidly. It's going to be like a whole new dimension opened up, like a whole new portal. And you're just like, how did I even get here? How did I even get here? Look at, and look at this. Solar plexus. Personal power, number 13. Love it. Thank you. With 21, communication. We know communication's coming between the masculine and feminine for healing. And number 18, love. And there it is. We come back to love. That's what we were doing. That's why we set off on this mission. To come back to love. To come back to unity. It's all about the union. And then we're not separate anymore. Because we've created love. From love. Within to without. You have called upon this card today because it's time to step up fully into your power. We are living a truly exciting time here on Earth. And we are all encouraged and invited to live more from a place of empowerment. Over time, we have learned to hand over our power to people and situations, which has created imbalance and inequality. Sometimes we feel like other people know what's best for us and the situation at hand. And due to a lack of self-love and honor, we give our power over to them. It is now time to connect to our own wisdom, love, and personal power. Everything you require is within you. Now it is time to look within and listen to that loving wisdom and your own divine guidance. It is a time to connect with your soul. At times, power can be misunderstood as a negative or controlling expression that comes from the ego. However, the power we are talking about here is love. And it comes from a place deep within our heart and soul. Have you been handing your power over to others? Now is the time for you to reel it back in. It's time to make your own decisions and choices and allow the power of your soul to shine. It's got to shine through. It's got to create and manifest your heart's desire. Connecting with your personal power will bring an abundance of opportunity and magic to your life. The power of the universe is surging through you at all times. Harness this power and enhance your life and well-being. Know you are supported fully by your higher self and the universe in this powerful and exciting transition. But in it, that's what we're doing. Affirmation, I am empowered. I am empowered. I'm empowered because I'm going to be moving to the throat chakra, communication. You have called upon this card today to let you know it's an important time for communication. All healthy connections and relationships are built on a solid base of good communication. It is easy to hold back or alter your words in order to prevent hurting someone's feelings. Fear of rejection or possibility of creating some form of conflict. However, it is important that you share your thoughts and feelings honestly with those around you to create and build long-lasting, healthy relationships. When you doubt, hinder, or manipulate the flow in communication, this interference blocks the throat chakra and can create a world of suppression and confusion. Now, many of us have been there. I know I've just gotten frozen in telling my truth. But when we connect to our heart and we tell our truth from a heart-centered place, we can let go. We don't have to hold on to unexpressed thoughts, feelings that can lead to pain, confusion, and unhealthy patterns. Take a moment to see if there is anyone in your life you are not communicating effectively with due to fear, rejection, or maybe even unwanted conflict. You are being encouraged at this time to speak your feelings. It also means writing them down, which is a good tool, and do what is required to act on your communication. It's all about healing and clearing the processes of your throat chakra. We can use great crystals to work with clear. Blue lace agate helps clear the chakra. There's, I'm sure, many others. We can use crystals, right? Yeah, chrysocolla. Take some time to spend in space for yourself. And we would want to make sure we're going to connect to our heart, which is next, without judgment. We must trust in our feelings and allow a huge weight to be lifted off our shoulders. And this will allow natural healing. You will feel a deeper connection to those with you and around you. And you can say, I communicate in all ways, easy and grace. I communicate in all ways with easy and grace. I can't read what I'm channeling, guys, but I'm getting there. But it's because, really, this just reminds me so much of, what is unhealthy? What do we stay in that's so unhealthy because we just don't speak up for ourselves? We're caught in fear, and we're caught in fear of losing. But you can't lose you, and you can't lose what's meant for you, and you can't lose love. And, it just reminds me, sitting here and we're all this whole path, I've even been in relationships being in so fear, just keeping my mouth shut, thinking I would go along with anything that was so unhealthy, because fear stuck me there, and thinking I couldn't create anything higher. But we can, because we have love. We have love to create with. And the second that we shift to love, everything changes. It changes our whole world, and especially love of self. Love thyself in a healthy way. love thyself enough to heal, and do the harder things to expand. You have called upon this card today as a reminder that love is all you need. Your true essence and every single cell in your being vibrates to the powerful essence of love. You may be going through a challenging time at present, such as in a relationship breakup, a challenging family situation, friendship breakdown, or some sort of personal challenge. Pulling this card is a reminder that love is key to your current situation. It is time for you to bring the focus back to love and to what is important for you, what is true for you. Love is the biggest healer of all and has the power to create miracles in your life. It is very easy to sway from the essence of love, especially in our crazy, fast-paced lives. But you can never venture too far from this powerful essence because you are love. It resonates in every cell of your being. It's time to open up and allow this energy to flow into your world and into those challenges that you are experiencing. Do what is required to become open to this love. Do you need some time for you? A holiday, a change of job, a deep, honest conversation with someone. Whatever it is, gift yourself that time and space with love. No matter what someone has or hasn't done, including yourself, we are all deserving of love in all of its forms. If you feel that you sometimes have a tendency to close off from love, this card is an indication that it's time to open that beautiful heart of yours and allow yourself to receive. You are truly deserving of deep love, and now is the time for you to dance with the essence and believe you are worthy of it. Remember also that the most important form of love is self-love. Ask yourself, what part of me have I not been loving? And take some time to give this aspect of you some good old nurturing. Love is the medicine for the soul and of life. This card can also reflect that you have been opening more to love and that it's time to meet that special person to share a loving connection with, possibly a soulmate or a twin flame. Whoop whoop. Affirmation, I am love and love is me. Well, I'm ready around here. I'm ready. It's time for me to open my heart up as well, guys. Getting the messages all the which way around. It's time. Because communication is coming. Healing is coming. Healing is coming because we are creating healing within too. That's the stand. That's the stand that's so important. We have to stand up for our healing rights, as well as Mother Earth's healing rights, the animals' healing rights, the plants' healing rights, because that's life. That's standing up for life. And that's what we're doing around here. We stand up for life. We stand up for change that allows us to shift and all shine and create with love and light. Well, we know about wonders. This is connected to Mercury retrograde reading. That is using crystals to heal. So really, guys, use your crystals. Use your crystals. I mean, I surround myself with these. Hello there. This one's for self-esteem, self-confidence. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. You know, you got to talk to them sometimes too if you feel called to. You know, hi there. Give a little chat. But this is the message I was channeling more than anything. Forgiveness. And look at this. Healing chaos. Healing chaos and forgiveness. And I don't have the book, and I'm going to get up, so I want to see it. This is, look, Inner Strength, number 14, and this is the strength to shed our old skin, to let our light shine from in to without. And that crackling skin is all the debris that is toxin and not allowing us to be our true selves. And we have rebirth. And that is it. That's what we're doing. Thank you, Scorpio moon, new moon. And we're going to ground it with that lovely full moon in Taurus. We connect to our divine wisdom. We're going to be doing soul healing. Soul healing. That's soul healing. And it's all connected back to love. We see it's all connected back to love. Because we're removing the disconnect around here. We're connecting to create love. I love it. Right to the page. Confirmation. We're on the right track. For real. For reals. Aiming for the moon. That new moon in Scorpio. Sunset glow. As the sun sinks behind the horizon and the reds and oranges turn to the lavenders and deep purples of the night, the day is complete. Sunset signifies that a new cycle has begun. As each star emerges into the velvet sky, we enter a realm of the dark unknown, where magic and even the mystery of life itself seems to shimmer above us. To be regretting that the day is done is to miss the glory of the starry heavens above. The glory of the starry heavens above. And that is truth. As much as we need day, we need night. We need balance. The sacred landscape wants you to know it is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we cannot fully see the present. The past doesn't need to equal the future. Just because you had a pattern or a reoccurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to reoccur in the future. The key is to be willing and ready and simply and cleanly let go of the hold that the past has on you. The past is gone. And it's okay to let it go. The way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and the now. Be super aware of the sights, sound, smells, textures, and energy of your present. When you do this, the past simply vanishes and the glory of the present emerges. That's really being like using all of our senses, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use like whatever I can, make sure my right and left brain are connected, my masculine and feminine. It's like, okay, I'm gonna use this in order to stay present and find the wonder, and then, you know, get lost back in the right brain, the creative flow, and then just get lost in the wonder. Use the tactics of the left brain, the, you know, making a plan, point A to B. Okay, I'm gonna think about all these things that I need to do, but then get lost in it. Switch gears between both things, allowing flow, because then you're humming, you're in the flow. I want to get rid of this healing chaos. It's a spiraling tornado. Energy in our universe spirals. Water spirals in the wake of the fish that swims through the stream. Air spirals in the wake of a bird in flight. The moon spirals around the earth, which spirals around the sun, which spirals around the galaxy. Even our DNA is a spiral. It is the healing principle of life. It's not an accident that the ancient symbol for healing is the caduceus, two spiraling serpents. It is the sacred spiral. Most people assume that there is nothing good that comes from tornadoes. But for every part of nature, there is a value. For example, although some birds lose their habitat from a tornado, birds such as the prairie warbler, woodpecker, as well as forest salamanders all benefit from the new landscape created by tornadoes. Down teepees provide habitat for black bears and white-tailed deer and create dens for many kinds of animals. Tornadoes churn up the soil in ways that rejuvenate the earth. Guys, it's crazy. I just got a message since I had my awakening. I have been seeing freaking woodpeckers everywhere and wondering what they meant, I just got my message today. This is the message of the woodpecker. That I've been freaking seeing these woodpeckers every time that I'm in my lowest of low and I need a sign. There's a freaking woodpecker. The sacred landscape wants you to know, when you receive this card, it acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for profound healing. If your life seems chaotic, know that it has an underlying energy of healing. You are being healed on all levels. You are a healer. Alternatively, if your life is calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be a time to create a bit of chaos in your life. It will activate healing, do the unexpected, mix life up a bit. I couldn't be more touched. These are the beautiful gifts that these divinatory tools give us. Thank you guys for joining me here. And I feel blessed that my father's message has finally hit home with me. He's been trying to tell me keep creating through your chaos, because Nicole, if you keep creating through your chaos, you're gonna see your healing. And it's happening. It's happening. And it's the return back to love through courage and purity. And we create our true security here with help from our ancestors. And there it is. There's our abundance right here. There's our abundance. We must remain flexible. We must remain flexible to go through the gateway. And wow. Through this gateway, as we remain flexible, there's pleasure and illumination. And we have built trust within our communities. And that's what we're doing. Healing to raise the vibes, to harmonize, to build trust within our communities. And it's really time to embrace that energy. And it all goes back to love. I'm going to read this message and then I will say goodbye until next time. I think it's time to get an alignment reading done for the masculine and feminine and see where things are at. As we know that things are changing around here. Wild rose. Roses are a universal symbol of love. The rose was associated with Aphrodite, the god of love and beauty. It was also thought to represent truth. In Roman times, a rose was hung in meeting places with the understanding that only truth could be spoken under the rose. In Native American tribes, wild roses are a powerful symbol of life. Some tribes believed that the wild roses were protection, so they kept them in their homes. The wild rose, as opposed to the domesticated rose, represents a love that is wild and free and without bounds. It blossoms all summer and is beloved by bees and butterflies. And this is a beautiful message. I remember when I didn't know my twin flame was my twin flame. I didn't know what a twin flame was. I had no clue. I was doing some other stuff at the time. And so when I started activating and hearing voices of the divine within me saying, your twin flame is a rose, a white rose. Seeing images of white roses everywhere. And I was like, what? Yeah, my twin flame is a white rose. Cactus rose. Mom, what time should I go check myself in? But now, we stick the path and we understand the universe is speaking to us. The universe is speaking to us. We're co-creating. We're manifesting over here. We're manifesting our heavens on earth, and it's for the greater good. It's for love. It's for love for all of us, our communities. The sacred landscape wants you to know love is all around you. Love is coming into your life. You are already more cherished than you can possibly know. Indeed, you are a sacred vessel for love to flow through. And when this love flows through you, you stand in the center of it all. All is well no matter what is happening around you. You know that you are loved and you are lovable. You know that there is nothing that you need to do to deserve love. You are enough just as you are. The Creator is love, and in the depth of your soul you are love. In matters of the heart and romance, all is healing or is already healed. In terms of self-love, your confidence and self-esteem are growing as you take time to cherish and care for yourself. And that's the message. It is time for us to take care and cherish ourselves, our love, and to not worry. You gotta let go. No more worries around here. We're gonna be in the energy of what we're creating around here. Around here. I'm starting to get wild. That means I need to let you guys go. That means it's been too long, and I'm gonna go have a nice drink of coconut water, get some electrolytes in me. And I think I'm gonna go share some love and spread some love. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling the vibes. Thank you guys. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. Take care.